What is going on, brothers? This is welcome to Stranded Alien Dawn. We are going to get a new fresh run started here. I've never actually played the game yet. I did do the tutorial, so we'll see how this goes. I always suggest a tutorial for games like this. So we'll do, well, I guess we'll do the crash landing scenario. Region, I guess so, right? Okay, the moon's going to be the Concordia, and we're killing it right now. We've got all these options. I'm going to do medium. We'll just keep it simple. Seed, divide, eat. How about ShabbyDoo? There you go. Capital S, capital D. Game rules? None. 6 if indifferent, 0 if incapable. Easy. So we'll just keep this. We'll just have a ShabbyDoo seed. Everything else will just be a standard setting because, like I said, I've never played. So let's relax here. All right, let's take a look at the characters and let's figure out who I want to have that are available. All right, I went with 3 of the recommendations I remembered that Jamie had told me about during one of our live streams, which was Ken, Krista, and Vivian. Vivian because she does crafting a lot faster with fabrics and leathers. She can't perform healing tasks though. And then we had Krista, who is amazing at research, but she's clumsy and cannot do crafting. I feel like I'm kind of handicapping myself here a bit. But then we've got Ken, who finds twice more scrap metal during scavenge operations and gains happiness when killing and observing death, and he's pretty strong. And then finally, I decided on Emmeline myself because I couldn't remember if there was a 4th name that Jamie had talked about or not. I remembered all this from my brain because I'm a genius, but I picked Emmeline because I was like, you know what? Maybe cooking will not be a bad idea. So with this, I've got 2 low traits, crafting and construction. Vivian is interested in crafting, so I assume that's going to rise a lot. The only issue I have is construction, which is Krista has 1 and Emmeline has none. No, it's Ken. So we'll see how this works. I think we'll be okay. I don't know though. We'll see. We'll see what comes of this. We'll see how our first run in Stranded Dawn goes, right? Beautiful. Crash landing. Down we go, baby. Down we go. Look at the animals. It doesn't show us crashing. How unfortunate. Looks good, though. All right. Minor pain. Trying to calm down Vivian. All right. So we got some stuff crashing and landing, getting help. Vivian's having a meltdown. God, she's got crash shock. Vivian, will we all relax? So Ken, the first thing I'm going to have our boy do is I'm just going to have him go scavenge right away. Just get him ready and going. I think what else I want to do is have Krista over here, who I need to like really get a hold of everybody's names and personalities so I can understand what everyone is, what they do. So she won't craft, but her farming and cooking is good. I'm going to have her cut the tree. And then what's this? 20 red plants. So we'll do some observations here in a bit too. So, Jesus. Yeah, Emmeline, flee danger. Emmeline, can you go like take care of this? Try to knock her out. Oh, baby, that's rough. So she's just crying. She's in crash shock. She'll be in shock for 11 hours. Then she'll be fine. So let's just get Emmeline. Emmeline's my researcher, right? No, she's best at cooking. Vivian. Krista's my researcher. I'm going to change this up, right? Researcher, intellect, and farming. Yes. So you, I want you to actually observe the trait. Emmeline, I want you to cut a tree. Getting help. Okay. I want you to go cut this, and then I'm going to keep this going in slow-mo. Now, I don't know what makes a good base at all. It's kind of funny when Jamie was giving me tips, he didn't mention locality. So I'm just going to take a quick peek. We got some twisted plants over there. These rocks aren't harvestable. 2 plants. Don't know what any of these are. I'm just trying to get a lay of the land here. What are these? Is this raw insect meat? Okay. These don't look friendly. I'm there. The valley seems to be a good spot for chokehold, but it looks like we could just walk right up a lot of this. Yeah. I don't really think these are a great chokehold spot. Actually, this ShabbyDoo map seems a little brutal. Let me know in the comments if that's true. I could have hurt myself with my own name. All right, there's rocks over here. What are these? We got peculiar bushes. This looks like a good spot right here because there's all sorts of things here. Unknown animal species, raw red meat and hide. Seems relatively peaceful. Living specimen could be observed. Okay, cool. So this looks like something I can't climb. These look like something that can be climbed. So maybe we build our base around here in the valley, and then that way I can build like my fencing around this and kind of make this, well, there's really a lot going on in there. And then that way I can save some material. Not sure how great of an idea that is now. It's pretty massive. ShabbyDoo is a kind of a big deal, huh? Look at this over here. Wow, why? This map is so big. Oh, I can't go any further. Okay. It's not as big as I thought, but it's still pretty big. Wow. Ooh, that's a cool arch. I'd like to live there, but that seems really far away. I mean, obviously we could go live anywhere because the game just started, so. Also, I wonder how important it is to be near water. Those look aggressive. Insect nest. Spaceship debris. I love all the space debris. I have no idea how I want to do this. It doesn't seem like a great idea to be up to this because it looks like a lot of things can kind of move in between these areas here. So maybe I just go with a more open spot in the middle of the map over here and just kind of live near these rocks and just kind of work on this area here. Yep, I think that's the play. So we'll let that keep exploring. We got that scavenging. Let's start building over here. I'm going to start in this central area. This relatively peaceful. Okay, I want to make sure I'm not sending my guys into anything aggressive. All of these guys seemed relatively peaceful. There's no, doesn't look like there's a predator kind of mixed in there to try and sneak attack me. One of these guys over here as well. What's this? Flightless bird, relatively peaceful. Okay. Oh, look at them. They're so cute. I'm going to live here, so you guys probably got to go. Got cotton over here. Okay. Yep, this is where we're going to live. We're going to come over here. So let's start with a quick... I got to remember where all this stuff is. Shelter. Make it a scrap metal. I'm going to do something like that. And then we'll go with chairs, tables, camp, sleeping spot, ground. Can't tell if that's like where I want it to be. Yeah, 2, 3 like that. Then we'll get a camp, not a grave. We're not ready for a grave. I need more sticks and stuff. So I'm going to come over here. We're going to set this up to cut. Where's cut? You know, just collect all. Just clean this spot up right here for me, please. We're also going to set this for scavenging. Over here, we're going to put a stockpile down. Storages, stockpile. Okay. I thought I could do like a... Oh, they're obstructed. Okay, hold on. Let me cancel that. I remember in the tutorial, maybe... So that's why they had me do them like this. Goofy. Do that. And then I'll do that. That'll work for now. That'll keep things stored under some cover. So that'll work out well for us. I kind of wish I could still throw this down as a blueprint and then they'd work on it, even though I'm just missing like sticks. Fine though. Everything's fine with this. So science research, we'll start working on some other things like the benches and whatnot once we get going here. This is going to be the main priority. I don't know. Are we moving? Okay. I'm going to tell Krista to kind of probably move from here in a little bit. I'm going to cancel that scavenge as well. So he'll scavenge closer to the house over here that we're getting set up. Observe that tree instead. You. Observe that. Okay. I just want to get people over here. This is the new home. This is where you're going to live. So I need you to get your shit together. Give it a quick pause. Get the campfire built. Scrap metal. Put that right there. Okay. Now, although I did the tutorial, I don't really know how the progression goes in this game. Like what happens and like what I should be building first. Expeditions, distant points of insert, research, activities. Get into that later. Help. Camera. I wonder if there's like a, hey, maybe you should do these kind of things first. Guess not. Or at least I didn't quickly see it, so that'll do. Then we'll just start working through the list. So we got sleeping spots. I don't care too much about the torch at the moment. So why don't we start moving along here? Let's go to for productions, a cook stove. We'll plop a cook stove, say, here. We need a bed. Oh, we have 4 people. I'm stupid. The tutorial had 3, so like that's how I had it in my head. Build another shelter. And we'll get a quick... Nope. Bed. Oh, no, not a wooden bed. Camp. Sleeping spot. There we go. There we go. Sorry. That should do better. So we'll get a cooking station down so we can maybe start getting some good food. I don't know if that's quite the right call, but at least it being there is not going to be a big deal. Same with the wooden station. Jamie also told me to put chairs in front of these things. He said they don't actually sit in them, but it makes them feel important. So we'll put one of those here. And I'll copy that and do the same thing here. Do it like that, I guess. I don't know if that counts. Doesn't like let me line it up appropriately, so I'm just kind of guessing. Go back to production. A drying rack could be pretty decent, but we don't have meats or anything yet. On the origin of species, what is that? Observe an animal or plant. Oh, nice. So we discovered this. So planting of big leaves for wood. Okay, so we've got planting available to us. We will grab the research desk. Make it a scrap metal. I assume I have a bunch of it. There we go. Yeah, I've got 100. We're obviously going to be getting wood here soon enough. Better than nothing achievement acquired. We got the construct a shelter. But this one might be fun if I have the overlay on so we can see the achievements pop up. I just changed that. Why don't I observe this? So Emmeline's cooking. Wait, what is she doing? Oh, you're transporting. Okay, I was like, what are you doing? What do you mean you're cooking? We haven't even done anything. She's setting up the cooking station. Noted. Farms are available, trees and bushes. I do want to get a basic farm set up, so we should probably look for a crop. What is this? Seems relatively peaceful. Okay. Ken's getting the campfire going. Discovery of the small. We just took care of that already. A pointy red plant. We'll also throw that on an observation. Aha, here's some mushrooms. And we'll put these on observation. Okay. Maybe cancel the bird. Let me see how fast it goes. And actually, I do want to fix their schedules a bit. I want to put some relaxation time in here. We'll do something like that. And then I'll do... I want them all definitely asleep by midnight to 4. That's 5 hours. That's 6 hours. So I'll let them do something similar to this. Hold on. And then I'll do, oopsies. If I do something like that, and then I start you 2 hours early, 1 hour early. Anything, anything, anything. Sleep. Sleep. That's 3. That's 6 hours a piece. Is that enough? Guaranteed. Yeah, that's 6 hours guaranteed. I think that's fine. We'll see how that kind of works in my favor. That'll go fast. We'll let these observations kind of roll through. I don't know what this will do for me exactly. I'm kind of interested, but we got the nest. I could cut it down. What time is it? Where can I see the time? 22 hours right there. So it's 11 p.m., 23 hours. Good job, Ken. Getting a ration to eat. Yeah. That's the only issue about probably setting up so far is that they're gonna be running back and forth for quite a bit. But hopefully that's not too detrimental. We can already see it's 1 a.m. and Ken's not asleep. And where is Ken? He's just over here eating. He's already burnt out. Ate on foot. We'll definitely take care of that. Ken, I need you to go construct your own sleeping spot here. Oh, no, not like that. Ken, draft to this. Not undraft, not draft. So why are we currently unable? Material delivery. Well, I'll let you just do your thing, Ken. You figure yourself out. We'll get that going. Let's go with some more furniture here. Let's get a table down. I'll put the table right there for a moment. Furniture, the chairs. Get some chairs here. Oops. Copy this. Bam, bam, and bam. We put together camp as quick as we could considering the circumstances. We are not sleeping in the dirt. We have a roof over our heads and a fire to illuminate. And the most important, we have survived. To us, this feels like an achievement. Gather around the campfire. I think it's a great idea. Let's do it. Let's all gather around the campfire. Let me set up a priority here. Okay, maybe I can't set up a priority. Interesting. Okay, guess I can't. I wanted to be like, hey, prioritize this, but that's fine. Speaking of priorities, why don't we take a look at our activities here? So one nice thing I like about this is you can hover over things and see what what their levels are, and you can see who's got the highest stuff. So for instance, for like healing, Ken is actually the best healer. So if I leave him to heal, and let's actually turn off simple priorities. So like healing, I'm going to put him down to 1 because obviously we want to make sure that we heal whenever possible. And then the handle, doing mundane tasks such as lighting up torches, supplying fuels and stuff. That's probably not a bad one for Vivian. We'll keep these at 3, actually. It's not bad. Construction, I'm going to do Ken as a 2 for construction. Scavenge is going to be a 2 as well for him because I want to make sure he's always on top of that. Hunting is hunting and butchering. We'll put that, of course, with Ken for 1. And then we'll put that with Emmeline as well for a 2, perhaps. Harvesting wild plants and domestic plants. So that's farming. So that is going to be, was that Krista? No, that was Emmeline. Emmeline was our big one. So you're going to be a 1 for that. I'll let Krista help as a 3. Chopping down trees and other bullshit. Ken is probably fine with this over here. Planting, domesticated plants, we'll put that to a 1. Scavenge, I'm actually just going to turn that off for you, Emmeline. Yeah, like the scavenge, the physical perk. You know what? I'll make it a 4. Why not? Mining will be Ken, but I'll set it to a 2. And we'll keep that a 3 as well. Cooking, I'm just going to set Krista, right? Or no, Emmeline. Emmeline's going to be the only cook. There we go. Crafting will be Vivian, for sure. Ken is also interested, but we'll leave it at a 3. And Emmeline is going to be useless for that. And then, is it Krista? Yeah, Krista, you're a 1 for research. No one else needs to even bother with it. Deliveries will keep that the same. And I think for Vivian, we'll put mining at a 2, so that way she can also be working on that. And then I'll put you to heal as well, just in case. Just to back up. Just in case something happens to Kenny boy. It looks okay for now. We'll work on some other stuff a little later, perhaps, on that notion. No queued research. Yes, let's get a research going. Sleep training. There's a number of well-known practices to shorten a sleep cycle. They must be adapted to alien environments, though. They need less sleep. That's actually probably not a bad idea. Especially just because of like how things are going right now. Yeah, let's go with that. I'm going to take this, and then I'll do construction basics, wooden fortifications. Hold on. Weaponsmithing, and do this and that. And then I'll go to tailoring. That's perfect. Okay. Actually, what I can do here, let's go storage. Let's go storage shelves. I've got plenty of scrap still. I'm going to toss something like, whoops. Storage shelves like this. Do it right there. And then I'm going to make it so that the foods are not in here. Same with this. But foods can go in here. I'll let other stuff go here as well, but actually, no, we'll make this just for foods. Foods, apparel, and weapons. For now, we'll move all that around later, but for now, I think that'll be a good little time. Looks like everyone's kind of hanging out. We're getting ready for the fire. Campfire sitting is going strong. Beautiful stuff. I'm appreciative of all of you. You're all doing fantastic. Speaking about doing fantastic, you're all doing fantastic as well. Thanks for coming and checking out today's episode of Stranded Dawn. If you want to make sure that you keep seeing more of this, make sure you are hitting that like button down below, and double check while you're there to make sure you're still subscribed to the ShabbyDoo channel, so you can always be back for that sweet Shabby content. All right, whoa, what happened here? Total happiness, no risk of meltdown. Few fun things to do. Tyre was annoyed by Vivian. Yeah, that happens. Why don't we take a look at some fun stuff? So we need to. What did we learn from? Did we finish this observation? I don't know. Farms? Haven't finished that, at least. I know one thing we can do for fun is a meat lure. That's pretty cool. Is if I find some of that purple tree, we can make a punching bag. Right here. Ooh, these don't look friendly. Oh, they seem relatively peaceful. Okay. It's probably fine then. Why don't we cut down this? And then we'll also observe this. Insufficient storage spaces. We're working on it. You look so big, buddy. Krista is observing the flightless bird still. How close are you? Because I'm probably going to cut you off in a bit. Oh, you're almost done. Must be like the final touches. And you go to sleep. You piece of crap. I don't know what happened to this poor bastard, and I'm a little afraid to ask, but he's down and out for the count, so we'll butcher him up. Emmeline's coming to do that. That's awesome. I do want to take another check here. So if I do not report a bug, the activities, research. I am going to change the research so that Vivian is doing it, because Vivian's not doing much. So if we don't have like crafting going on, I do want her to help with that, as well as like some harvesting perhaps. And then you'll also be a big transporter though. I'll also put everyone else is pretty busy, so we'll do stuff like that. We had insufficient storage spaces, so we've got the shelves being built soon, and then I've got this down here that I'm just going to put construction materials into. Like, we'll turn off construction materials here, for instance, and they'll all go over here. Now, can I see, like, all of my activities, like what people are doing, what I have queued up? Discovered Gujo. So the Gujo, the flightless bird, reminds you of an animal from the home planet. So I gave it the same name, the Gujo. I'd like to call him bird that I know this one's quite feisty and seems to have a taste for meat. It mostly sleeps during the day and hunts during the night. It's fast runner, and I don't envy its prey nor its hunter trying to catch it. Strong bond with its mate. Okay. Maybe we can steal some eggs from here. We got some new resources. We scavenged some electrical parts from here. That's very nice. We'll keep him working there. I have Vivian's over here as well, researching this plant, and I did chop down 2. I don't know if we got the 2. 3 chunks, but I did get that done. So once I don't know if we have to research it or what, but it might just be a workbench item. Let me see. Come over to the workbench. I forgot that certain crafts I have to click on the bench and do it. So like we got bandages, healing bombs. Yeah, we don't have that unlocked yet. Right here, like quick recipes, we've got meat soup, which is pretty good. What if I do, you know, until 3? And then what about tasty recipes? Okay, we don't have anything for tasty. Chef recipes, pretty cool. Refuel, extinguish, quick. So if we got like veggies or grains, we could be working on that probably when we start making our mushrooms. New discovery, we got the glitter caps taken care of. Never seen mushrooms like this, so I gave it the original name, glitter cap. They are quite poisonous, but lose most toxicity when they mature and start glowing. I think that they will make a decent substitute for vegetables if gathered and cooked when fully matured. However, they're slightly poisonous if consumed raw. Most importantly, they seem to have some medicinal properties. Okay. So harvesting, planting, crafting. Cool. So why don't we do a quick glitter cap farm then? So we've actually got a good little spot in the back here. That seems to be pretty nice. Why don't I do like a 4x4 of glitter caps? See how well that goes. Camp, we've got a shroom torch. That's pretty cool. We might have to build one of those. We will need some stone. This is still being observed. It's at 38%. Fantastic. With that, we should learn how to... What happened to the bird? What are you? You don't... A small flying lizard. Big old fight of the birds happening over here. They're peaceful, not to me though. Vivian, it is 1 a.m. I mean, if you want to work, that's up to you, my dear. It's dark. I know they do prefer to have some light around their areas. We're going to set this up for a butcher. There's a dead bird here, or a dead bug. We do have some eating available. I do want to start making sure we are cooking. That way we can have some soups laying around. That's why we get the meats there. We'll probably start setting up some hunting as well. Let me take a look at Ken. What is equipment? We don't have any weapons yet. We do have a pistol, so we'll put the pistol on our boy. Beautiful. So with that, though, we will be... Have we actually started the research? What has she been up to? Krista's also been researching the twisted plant. New resource, meat soup. Awesome. Well done. Krista, I need you to not be doing the observations. There's more bugs over here too. I need you to research sleep training. And actually, we're going to change our research capabilities to get rid of the sleep training. So we'll do weapons and we'll get to this. Yeah, we'll do something like that instead. I want to get those working. Oh, so you know what? The birds maybe attack each other here. So we got the bird and the bug. We'll butcher these up. Poor Gujo. Leave that nest be, though. And that is how we'll keep going. We'll get some meat out of this. These guys are dead, too. Butcher them both. Any other bugs around that I could, you know, partake in the cleaning of the corpses? Oh, there's another one. Butcher that up. That one I might not get their retaliation chance. I don't know what that's about. It's dead. All right. I'm going to wrap this up here. I think we've got ourselves a great little start. Let me know down in the comments what I'm missing. If you got any suggestions, or if you just think I'm doing a damn good job, give me a little smiley face. Make sure you're subscribed while you're down there. All right, brothers and sisters, as usual, hope the rest of your day is not too shabby.